Hey everybody, today's going to be a quick lesson on factoring when a is not 1. Shouldn't take too long, so let's get to it. Just a quick reminder of what these look like when a is 1. We're going to do the second one here, and we're going to start out with negative 18 over negative 3. My factors of negative 18 are negative 1 and 18, negative 2, 9, negative 3 and 6. 4 is not going to work. 5 is not going to work. And then we have the opposites. Oops, positive 3, sorry. Negative 9, positive 2, and negative 18, positive 1. Okay, we're going to want this negative 6, negative 3 here. Or sorry, positive 3. Coming over my box, we're going to put 1x squared, right x, left x, and then c. I'm sorry for the shaky camera. I left my camera at home today. So we're going to circle this. We're going to say, hey, what can you take out of both of these? It's going to be 1x. 1x times 1x is going to give me that 1x squared. Negative 6 times 1x is going to give me negative 6. And then 3 times 1x is going to give me 3. And I end up with x plus 3, x minus 6. Okay, and what you might notice here, and there is a slight shortcut for when a is 1, where our numbers end up being the same. Okay, the problem that I see with students who try to use the shortcut is they want to use it every time. The reason I really strongly suggest you go ahead and do the box is so you're not making that mistake. Because when a is not 1 anymore, I have issues. Okay, so let's change these first off to x's, just so there's no confusion. I'm going to start off the same way. I'm going to do a times c in the top. In this case, it's not 1 anymore, so I'm going to have 18. And then b is going to go in the bottom. Okay, so nothing here is new. Everything's still the same. I'm going to do my factor t of 18. I'm going to get 1, 18, 2, 9, 3, 6. It's all going to be all that works. But I can also do the negatives of each of those, because negative times a negative does give me a positive. And then the one I want is going to be this one right here, negative 2 and negative 9. Coming over to the box, okay, we're going to see a big difference here where it's no longer just x squared, it's going to be 6x squared. I'm still going to do the right x and the left x, and I'm still going to do c. Now, it's important that I'm using c, not this 18. So a common mistake I see here is students want to bring this 18. After we've split them, we don't use those two numbers anymore. Okay, so don't try to use those numbers anymore. They're done. Okay, other than that, same process. I'm going to draw my circle. I'm going to say, what can I take out of those? I can take a 2 out of each of those and an x. So this is the big difference here, is it's no longer necessarily 1. Can it be? Sure, but it doesn't have to be 1 anymore. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to say, what times 2x gives me 6x squared? 3 times 2 gives me 6, and I need another x. Okay, and the two spots that I see students make the most mistakes here are these two that are left, because they want to just put this negative 2 here. Okay, but again, it's what times 2 gives me negative 2, which is going to be negative 1. What, and I don't need another x. What times 3 gives me negative 9. It's going to be a negative 3. I don't need another x. Negative 1 times negative 3 gives me a positive 3, and I'm good. So 3x minus 1, 2x minus 3. Okay, let's look at one more of these real quick. Let's do a one with a little bit bigger factor. So let's do a second one here. So I'm going to end up with negative 72 on the top. And then remember, if there's nothing there, it's just a 1. So negative 72. I'm going to end up with 1, negative 72, 2, negative 36, 3, negative 24, 4, negative 18. 5's not going to work. 6 is going to be negative 12. 7's not going to work. 8 will work, sorry. It's going to be negative 9. Okay, close. So now we're going to do 9, negative 8. That's the one we want, so let's go ahead and stop there. I don't need to necessarily keep going. So 9, negative 8. Coming over to my box. I'm going to have 6x squared, right x, left x, and then c. Draw my circle. I can take a 3 out of both of those and an x. And then 2 times x gives me 6. Or 2x times 3x gives me 6x squared. This is going to be a 3 because 3 times 3 gives me 9. And this is going to be a negative 4 because that's going to give me negative 8. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. Okay, I lied. I'm going to go ahead and do that last one. And please make sure you do watch this one because this one's a little bit different. And it's a good one to see. So if you need this one, go ahead and pause now because I'm about to erase. Okay, so I am going to do this first one real quick. It's going to be negative 8, negative 7, negative 8. So we're going to start off with 1 and negative 8. Okay, I can really stop there because those are the ones I'm going to need. Doing my box. It's going to be 4x squared. Right x, left x, c. Again, coming from here, not here. Drawing my circle. Now, on this one, it is going to be 1x, and that's fine. I can have one of them be 1x. That's fine. But this other one's not going to be a 1x. It's going to be a 4x. Okay, so again, the common mistake I see is students want to just take this 1 and negative 8, and we don't want to do that. Okay, what times 1x gives me 1x? It's going to be 1, and then negative 2. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2, so I am good. Okay, so again, this is going to be the last section for this review unit. Next time you will have a quiz. Make sure that you are getting that done and getting that turned into me by Thursday. I will be going through this weekend and verifying all your grades. Make sure that you get everything done by Friday, please. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I will see you guys next time.